welcome back to the season finale of Interview with the Vampire. I've been very pleasantly surprised by this whole show. It's far better than the trailer led me to believe it was going to be. Episode 7, The Thing Lay Still. They should have called them sessions. Instead of episode 7, it was, session 6, 7. That would be great.
Can an immortal meet mortality?
Yes. Conversely, drink the blood of the dead. Then there's fire. Consume the body with fire, and it can house no spirit. And now you are with us. We were compelled to sleep in the same.
It's a weird family dinner.
Locked together in hatred. Our only
opportunity so very odd.
Telepathically.
Louis never honored the blood as he should. Blame the teacher, not the student.
Let's start the Leo.
I did not mean to disturb.
This is a private house, and we find it disturbing when things are abandoned on our doorstep.
They say that Satan lives in this house, but I say different.
No, they're pretty close.
We'll send St. Peter our regards.
Yeah, you kind of made a judgment error there.
We have to leave this place.
Seem like you're getting a little paranoid, Lestat.
Clean up the mess and comes a coffin.
What is his deal?
I interrupted.
He's got to be a vampire, right?
Spend an hour alone with him and you're breathing in sync together.
She's right.
The plan only works if he's distracted. Give him all your heart and I'll do the rest.
I have faith in you, Claudia.
Can you do that for us, Louis?
I guess.
Not made for these mongrel ears.
You irritate me. Your very presence irritates me. It must be a small gift, then.
A weak
Don't be rude.
A letter under his door and the glorious vampire is sad. They think we've got the fountain of youth in here. They don't know. They're the fountain.
And amusing.
It was just a thought.
But it's already planted. And Lestat's not going to be able to resist. That was very smart.
They may be nasty little beasts, but they do have excellent tailoring.
Well-dressed tyrants. Where have I seen that before?
Ouch. Yeah, let's not compliment the Nazis.
What party did you imagine?
Chaos in the streets for an easy escape.
It's not worth the risk.
It's not.
Told you.
Although, if we starved ourselves for a night or several nights prior...
Out of New Orleans? But you just got here.
Just got here.
I don't see.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Since we've spoken, what makes you think I give a corn? Took a torpedo in the rear from one of the Fritz's U-boats.
Would you like a new one?
I suppose that's rather enticing.
And they abandoned it within a week once the Parisian law firm of Roger and Albert had transatlantically wired their bribes. From the Marais to the Mississippi.
That's all it takes to get anything done in this world. A little bit of money.
Unavailable to instruct the mind.
Let the flesh instruct the mind.
So fire, behead the bastard.
You're falling for it, Lestat.
As I was...
Looking fantastic.
I followed Claudia's lead as best I could.
Make sure everyone sticks to the plan now.
Don Giovanni.
That would be me, and that was my late husband giving the lecture.
And did he talk himself to death?
Just below the port. Our mother planted a whole bushel this past summer.
Did she?
Weird.
The cute.
You miserable dogs.
Who was that?
I said no such thing.
Yeah, that wasn't Claudia. Who was that?
It's got to be one of those tricks that you and your fag, pederast, satanic trio
Excuse me?
got in your pocket. A hell of a party!
So did we get to kill this guy finally in this episode?
You know the secret to immortality?
I wonder if they feel the effects of a cigarette. feel like Lestat has to know somehow. Yeah. Sucks, doesn't it? Stay mad.
I was his, and he was mine.
As twisted as it may be, and as short-lived as it may be, considering what the plan is.
Wake up!
Don't bite me, damn it.
And on his way, he met a Jewish converso who told him he was in possession of the Book of Abramelin the May. And I recently passed its powers.
The tension is suddenly rising quite a bit.
Claudia. Born 1903. I'm 36 years old.
I'm 61 years old now.
180 years old. This coming November.
Give me that ladle. It's empty.
Not for a long time.
Well, let us begin. Are we just gonna see them, like, just utterly destroying a bunch of people for a minute? Because I'm sort of down for that. Oh my god! Okay, I wasn't down for that. That's nasty, man. Ugh. I could have done without the job. It looks so cool, though. Just a bunch of devilish vampires. I mean, at that point, you might as well just, like, lay down and let them kill you. Ew. Getting white.
I'm sorry, my love. I saved one of them for you.
Man, there's just no way Lestat's gonna not see through that.
How generous of you.
What is he doing?
And something else. What is it, my love? I wasn't talking to you.
Oh no. Oh, that little fucker. Did he turn her? Because that... Oh, I'll never forgive you for that if you did. You son of a bitch.
At the ball
She should never have been.
Man, I hate this Antoinette lady. I really do. Oh. So who did they really give it to then? Fuck her up, Claudia. Damn straight. You stay right there. Sorry, Louis. I feel satisfaction. I feel like Claudia right now. Oh no.
You must think me an idiot. There's no trying. I have a plan.
Oh, and that was the voice that he heard at the party.
Train's leaving in an hour. You should have let that train go, Uncle Les.
Should have let that train go. Nah.
Who called you him? Always the petty slights with you, Uncle Les. Have your goodbye.
Yeah. Have your, emotional goodbye. Damn. Is he really gonna go through with it?
I have loved you. With all my soul.
Well, whatever version of love you got, yes, you did.
I'm happy it was you. You're with me.
I'm very unhappy that Louis has to be the one to do that. Well, shit. I don't feel anything for Lestat, but I do feel very bad for Louis. That's kind of twisted.
The house on Rue Royale would soon become the focus of all too many questions.
Shit. Fuck that bitch. Bye. I hope it hurts. Don't care. Little treacherous asshole. Oh, such a sweet bonding moment.
We threw him in a trunk and left him out with the garbage.
That's
got no car,
very
no
disrespectful. Damn.
Where does the trash go, Louis?
He wanted him to live. God damn it, Louis.
Guys show up in big fucking rats, the size of Kevin Durant's sneakers. Enough blood in them to bring back the dead, especially one in a trunk with locks on the inside.
Ah, he got your ass.
Louis. You had to.
You
The
let
biggest
him
rat
live.
Eater of them all.
This session is
You
over.
fucking idiot.
And you, a wet t-shirt away from 1:30, doesn't even blink.
I did ask that question.
No, she couldn't.
She stuck. The girl did not have a fucking problem tossing him on the grill, okay?
That's true.
We have to burn him.
You need 100 sessions of EMDR. You know the shit they put soldiers through when they see one of their platoon buddies get blown up in front of them?
You've only had
Oh, shit.
$10 million. That's my horn number. Career's been over for years. Legacy? That's for board members and assholes.
Oh, what is Rashid doing over there?
Daughters aren't
Oh,
even
this
speaking
got
anymore, so
context
we
in.
can
I knew he was a
give you some
fucking
cash.
vampire.
But an honest reckoning? No. This is the same shit that happened in San Francisco.
Oh, and he has the cloud gift.
How's it any different?
I protect him from himself, always.
So you were the one that
Stopped him that night in
Yeah,
San Francisco.
interesting.
You were there.
You don't remember, do you?
No, I don't
really.
remember.
So that's how you get to those books.
As we age, the sun loses its power over us.
What?
What's a mediocre start to a 514-year-old vampire?
He can't even be affected by the sun anymore? That's bullshit.
The vampire Armand.
Armand.
The love of my life.
Interesting. That is not what I was expecting. Is that how they end it? Do not. Aw, you motherfuckers. Well, I have to watch part 2 whenever that comes out. That was a really good ending to it, I think. Solid cliffhanger style ending to, really get everybody talking about season 2. Much to discuss here. It looks like Claudia's plan was a success. For the longest time, I kept wondering, how is this going to go wrong? There's simply no way Lestat is going to fall for this. Like, there has to be a catch. And of course there was, but I wasn't expecting him to have turned Antoinette. That was a stab in the back right there. I mean, the fact that he had an affair with her was bad enough, but the fact that he also, gave her this dark gift and seemed like he genuinely was going to try and replace Louis with her. Man, fuck Lestat. I was happy to see him go. But I also didn't, because he's not dead. Which, oh boy, that's gonna be that will be a real shit show whenever he returns to the two of them. And it's really frustrating, but it's also understandable how Louis just can't give up on Lestat. After everything, even after he just said, I'm gonna kill you because of your little plan and replace you with her, he still couldn't do it. He could not take that final step and burn the body just to be sure. Even gave him, an easy way to return back to life, or to unlife, to the undead, I don't know. Which, as sad as that is, in my opinion, Louis loves him, and he'll never be able to, sever that bond. Much the way you never really sever a bond with someone you truly fall in love with. That kind of connection stays with you forever. Which is why I get a little annoyed when they act like, oh, the vampiric bond is just so much more beyond that. You'll never understand. Like, dude, a person in love understands what you're talking about. It's the same thing. I enjoy how Claudia's whole plan mirrors the way she played out her chess game in the previous episode when she beats Lestat. She pretty much just, gives him everything he wants, and then at the last moment makes him think he has a win in the bag, and only then does she, reveal her true cards and flip the switch once it's already too late. It was quite good. I was very satisfied with the way she was able to outsmart him. And everything going on with the vampire Armand, who is apparently Louis', true love interest, the one that came after Lestat. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Again, I don't remember anything like that in the movie. I still haven't read the book just yet. I still might wait to read the book until after season 2 is done. I like the surprise, But it's an interesting dynamic that Armand and Louis seem to have, where Armand is in complete and utter control. The sun has no effect on him because he's 514 years old, which, if I'm being honest, I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out. Be like, oh, he can be in the sun because he's been a vampire forever. I'm like, I guess. Sort of like the dragons in the Game of Thrones universe. As they age, they just get stronger and stronger and stronger until, eventually death takes them. Only difference is the vampires are immortal, so theoretically they'll just continue to get stronger for eternity if nothing else actually kills them, which could be an interesting idea to explore, actually. Overall, I think this season was very good. Maybe not as good as it's been hyped up to me. I feel like my level of enthusiasm for the show isn't quite at the level of most of the fandom, but I definitely see the appeal. I think it's a great story. I love the characters. I'm definitely tuning in for season 2 because I gotta know how this all shakes out. It plays into the stereotypes of these supernatural things while also giving everything a sort of fresh twist. I've always thought it was kind of interesting how these vampires are essentially fueled entirely by blood, therefore they cry blood. Like, the only fluids in their body is blood, which is an interesting take on it, which, again, I haven't seen in anything else. It's certainly not, Twilight's, crystallized skin with no blood in their body at all. And it's also not the typical, white skin, icy to the touch. There's none of that. It's a unique kind of flavor to the whole thing. Editing, I think, is very good on this show, but nothing spectacular. 8. Visual effects were quite good. A lot of practical stuff with the massacre. And I've always liked the contacts. I don't think there was any bad effects in here. 2-9. Well, let's clackalate it up. I didn't mean to actually type it that way. And I give this finale an 8.3 out of 10. Very solid. Could have been a little better. I think there were some memorable moments that could have improved on the cinematography specifically, so the actual visual it left you with was slightly more impactful. That being said, the cinematography wasn't bad. Just a few moments I felt could have landed a little bit more impactfully. Again, I cannot wait for season 2 for this show. I really got to know what happens with the rest of the story. Lestat is clearly not dead. What is he going to do when he comes back? I could see him potentially just abandoning Louis and Claudia entirely, saying, okay, well, you made it clear you don't want me around. Or going out to seek them for either revenge or because he just loves Louis and he can't let him go. I'm very curious. I gotta see. So I will see you all for that second season, and that's about it.